Today we are going to review all the new tier sets that are coming with WoW 9.2, and I'm really excited about the new tier sets, so let's have a look.
Hey everyone, in this video we'll check out the new tier sets coming in patch 9.2. I'm still a bit sick.
I just saw a few of them already, and they look really good.
If the audio sounds bad. But anyways, the great thing about tier sets in patch 9.2 is that you'll be able to get them from a variety of different sources. You'll be able to get them from the raid, which is how we usually got them, but you will also be able to get them from your weekly vault by completing activities like Mythic Plus and PvP. The last way you'll be able to get them is by upgrading one of your current items into a tier piece. You won't be
So that's actually good with the weekly vault, because if you're missing one piece or you're like farming for it, let's say, and you're like trying to complete it faster, you can get an extra drop, basically, like an extra one from the weekly. This will make things faster when you are trying to complete it.
Be able to do this early on in the game, because you have to uncover the secrets of the first ones in order to gain access to something called Creation Catalyst. And yeah, that's pretty much everything we know about the tier sets. I know some set bonuses have been data mined, but I would take all of that with a grain of salt. The first half of the video, I'll show you all of the mythic sets, and if you want to check out the recolors, you can
How many tier sets are we actually getting? We're getting different levels too, right?
Let's start off with the mage set. I promise that I won't be too negative in this video, because some of the sets are actually pretty good. However,
I like the shoulders here, but the rest is...
because it doesn't fulfill the class fantasy. Not everything about it is terrible. I mean,
but that's mage. Why does this give me priest vibes? Like, the shoulders are very good looking, don't get me wrong, but it looks like something that probably would be better on a priest or paladin or something.
But that's about it. I think one of the problems is that it's too simple. You don't have many 3D assets, which tells me that some of these sets might not be completely done yet. Also, I think it belongs on a priest,
maybe they're not
a
done.
Mage, and if it did, I would have a totally different opinion. The only mage thing about it is the headpiece, because we've seen it
exactly, that's what I said.
Past. So yeah, my only critique is that it looks a bit too flat, and I wish they would add something that would make this
maybe that's the lower tier set version.
On a mage. This set is probably one of the better ones.
That's the one I saw.
Some of you will disagree with me on this, but I love the headpiece.
That's the one I saw on the druid. I think this one looks so nice. Like, I like how you have like these hair here, or feathers. No, those are hair, I think. This is fur, right? I think this is fur. Like, it looks really, really cool, and it fits sort of a druid because you have so much fur. It's like, wow. I like actually the head a lot. That looks actually cool. Because those are like those gold pieces like flying around, right? No, this one looks way better than the mage one, for sure.
I know some of you will disagree with me on this, but I love the headpiece.
And there's this globe that's spinning.
Besides the headpiece, the rest of the set is really good as well. I like what they did to the belt and the feathers throughout the entire set. Now, the most important thing is that it doesn't feel too flat. And
I just maxed my druid as well these days,
while still looking like something you would get from the raid. Honestly, the only thing I would change would probably be the boots, because who the hell walks barefoot? Come on.
Yeah, I don't want to see my freaking nails and my toes.
This set is pretty decent in my opinion.
Hunter?
It's not my favorite, but it still has some pretty cool pieces. I like what they did with the eagle headpiece.
That looks like Horus, right? Isn't this like...
pretty well.
Yo, this looks a bit like Horus from Egypt mythology, right? Like Horus. That's like a Horus set right there for Hunter. I like those scales there. Actually, it looks not too bad.
I like what they did with the eagle headpiece.
Why is the mage getting such a poorly designed one and they're getting better ones? Poor mage.
Especially the white particles that are throughout the entire set.
Yo, that looks actually cool.
The only thing that is missing is something on the chest piece, which kinda looks a bit too flat. But keep in mind that some of these sets might not be completely done yet.
A little bit, yeah. I mean, I like how this looks like a freaking necklace.
The DK set, it looks pretty awesome. I love the helm with the point.
Wow, holy shit. That looks actually really good, I think. I like the helmet. But what is up with those ears? I don't get them. Can we have this like more like horns maybe? Like why to the side? If they went to the top, like freaking horns. Like that would look actually even better. Yeah, that one looks not too bad. I still think though that the Necrolord transmog looks a bit better though. I would probably still prefer like the Necrolord transmog. But this is a good plan B.
Said it looks pretty awesome. I love the helm with the pointy horns, and it looks pretty scary as well. Also like the shoulder blades, the chains around the neck, and the subtle red details. It also has the right amount of 3D assets, like the belt buckle, the pants, and the chest piece.
Not
I
bad.
just don't know if I would be able to tell whether or not this was a DK set, which is my only issue.
Yeah.
But if you look past that, it's actually a pretty solid transmog.
Why does it give me like plate rogue style vibes? Like, this is like how a rogue would look like if they would wear plate.
The priest set is really awesome. I know I've said awesome so many times.
Yo, that looks more like a mage.
Really
Yo, they need to switch that. Like, this one looks more like a freaking mage set. Like, they should switch mage with priest.
Many times in this video, but it looks really good. I would love to have this set on my mage because it looks more like a mage set. The headpiece is amazing, and the gem in the middle of the chest looks pretty good, but we've seen it so many times in the past that it's getting a bit too old.
Yeah.
I also like the fire looking texture below the shoulder pads, which are pretty unique, and the only thing I would change would probably be the belt buckle, because it's clipping quite a lot. So if anyone in Blizzard is watching this video, which I doubt, consider giving this set to mages instead.
Oh yeah, the belt needs some love, I see it here.
Now this set came with a big oopsie because of the headpiece. Taliesin and Avital actually tweeted at the WoW devs, and they also agreed that it was a big oopsie, so they're actually gonna change how it looks. So for obvious reasons, I did not include it in this video.
It does look much like Warlock though. That's also again like priest.
Mostly because Kalamazi plays a Warlock. I'm just joking, guys. So, it has the right amount of 3D assets, so it's not too flat.
Like, I like how those globes are opened here.
Like a Warlock set.
It doesn't look like
Warlock.
I know
a bunch of my critique has been that they don't fulfill the class fantasy.
They look all way too holy. Like all the sets look freaking holy. You need to make them.
Another critique is that the belt.
You know how they could fix this? By just replacing the white with the black. Like if they gave Warlock, DK, and maybe even Mage. Mage, okay, I'm not sure. Mage maybe blue would be better or something. But they should like replace here. Like it's actually an easy fix. They just need to change this white thingy to black and maybe make this either white or gray. No, I actually think maybe black and gray or something. But like a lighter gray. Like a little bit darker than this. Like if they gave this, like that, all that you see that is black, like a slightly darker version of the white and replace this with black, this would actually look way better. And this can be green or blue. Why does it have to be yellow? Like make this green. Yeah, this in the globe, like this glow. Make this green, make this black, and make this like light gray or something. I think then it looks maybe really nice.
Buckle looks like something you would see.
It's just a color change. You don't need to change the textures.
The shoulders are pretty awesome, and I even love the colors throughout the entire set, especially in the front. I see what they were trying to do with this set, especially
Demon Hunter. That's a holy hunter.
The eyes that you would expect on a DH, and the horns as well.
Yeah, this would look better on a female character though, I think. But hey, I don't know. I think this armor would look nice on a female one.
The eyes that you would expect on a DH, and the horns as well. However, I'm not a big fan. It does have
what's this on the back?
Pieces like the belt buckle and the shoulders, and I especially
love
what
to be
they did
wings
on the
or
back
something?
because it looks like a back attachment. The set also has the right amount of 3D assets
I like this
on the
one
gloves,
so much.
boots, pants, and the chest, but again, it doesn't fulfill the class fantasy.
No, it doesn't. It looks too holy to me. Demon Hunters, they tap into film magic.
The rogue
so.
set looks pretty awesome as well. I love the headpiece because it's so damn unique, and you look pretty futuristic.
I swear, like yeah, futuristic for sure. I like the head here. How like the face is like hidden, right? Because if you're a rogue, you want to stay in the shadows. I mean, here you stay probably in the light, but yeah, everything is way too holy. But I like how the face is hidden like that. Maybe some people will not like it because they want to show the face, but hey, you can always like transmog yourself to have no head, right? Like you still get like very nice looking gloves. They look like freaking daggers could be hidden here, and very nice looking shoulders. I like the boots too. I think they look pretty nice. That would look actually nice on a warrior as well.
I love the headpiece because it's so damn unique, and you look pretty futuristic.
It looks a bit like plate to me, right?
The shoulders are awesome with yellow particles, and the set even has some pretty cool looking 3D assets on the gloves, pants, and the belt. So yeah, it's a really good set in my opinion.
Yeah. But those, they come in different colorations maybe and forms, right? Because there's like heroic, mythic and stuff, right?
The first time I saw this set, it instantly reminded me of Mortal Kombat for whatever reason.
Yo, this really looks like freaking Mortal Kombat. Yo, that's the monk. Why? Yo, that makes no sense, guys. Like, the monk is the only one that gets a not holy freaking looking armor. There's freaking stuff that looks like magma or something. I hope the shaman one looks like that too.
Instantly reminded me of Mortal Kombat for whatever reason. I think it's because of the headpiece.
This could be my favorite one from looks so far, maybe.
I mean, you have the big balls around the neck that we've seen in other monk
Big
sets.
balls
and
around the
belt
neck,
buckle
yeah.
is something you would see on a martial artist, which is pretty
This
awesome.
is one of my most
Overall,
favorite ones
it's a
so
great
far.
set with some cool
I like the
pieces
druid
the
one and this one the
shoulders.
most,
And
I
no,
think.
guys, it's not upside down like some of you mentioned
This
on
and druid
Twitter.
is
The
so
physics
nice.
are simply just broken.
I like how the belt is also glowing like that.
Next up, we have the Shaman set.
Okay, I take everything back. The Shaman set, like, I just see it immediately. I have to say, this actually looks pretty nice. But wait, that's Shaman which one? Feral, huh? I think it's Feral, right?
That is definitely pretty cool, and I love the wolf-like creature, which looks perfect for a shaman in my opinion. I also like what they did with the gloves and the boots, and all the small details they added with the 3D assets.
It also looks
throughout
good
the
from
entire set.
behind.
There's a few things I would change, like the chest and the pants.
Yeah,
but
Druid,
besides
Monk,
that,
and
it's
Shaman are
actually
the best
a pretty
so
solid
far.
transmog. The shoulders even have the right angles that you've seen on other shaman sets.
The gloves are so good. Like, I like about the gloves how you have those gold pieces here, then you have like this sort of rim or whatever around it, and there's like fur, and the fur is like with like some sort of fire tone or something here, right? It looks like you have burning fur or something like in your gloves. It's like kind of like you have burning gloves. It looks nice. Maybe this will look actually pretty cool on my dark iron dwarf shaman. Wow.
The Paladin set looks a lot like the Judgment set from Vanilla,
Wow.
especially the headpiece and the colors, which is really awesome. This set comes with some great pieces like the
Look
belt,
like some
which is
High
pretty
Inquisitor
unique,
or
and the
something.
shoulders are pretty good as well. It's definitely
There's the
one of the better
Inquisitor
sets
set
in
here.
patch 9.2.
Wow. Now you can RP an Inquisitor with that. For sure. I like that one. But the other three are cooler that I mentioned.
The Warrior set could have been a little bit better in my opinion.
OMG, like this looks so fun. This looks a bit funny. Like what the heck? Is that seriously... I don't really like the helmet, to be honest. Like the shoulders, a bit too massive, right? Okay, the gloves look not bad and the boots. I like the boots and the gloves. The belt is alright. Chest is okay, but I don't know what I think about the shoulders and the head.
Little bit better in my opinion. It almost looks like you stepped into concrete with your entire body and came out looking like that. It just feels a bit clunky. I think the worst part about
They need
it
to
are
make the shoulders a little bit smaller, and I don't know what this here
is.
is.
By itself, but they look too simple, especially in the lower parts. Besides that, it's a pretty decent set.
I wonder what set bonuses they have. Is it actually... No, it's not revealed. Those are just the skins they're showing here, right? Is that priest? Oh, those are the mage recolors. Okay. That's the one you want to go for if you are a mage. Now we get to see the recolors. And this is what I'm mostly curious about. How they will look in different colors. This one looks more like a mage. Like a frost mage. Yeah, this fits frost mage a lot. This one, also not bad. The recolors are pretty nice. Oh, this one can fit a fire mage, I think. Yeah. That works. But it sucks that those recolors have no glow. Okay, the druid one looks actually also cool. The only thing is... Ooh. That would look good if you're a Ventier. Ventier druid, what you're probably gonna be because it's best in slot. Maybe as a healer. But then again, the recolors get like less special effects on some, I think, especially like mage, right? That one, like, I like that one actually maybe more than the golden one. I like this bronze color. This one's more for like rogue. That's alright. But that one is cooler because that's the special effects. Yeah, that's what I said. Like, if you go like tiers like below or something, maybe they're from like normal. They don't have those cool effects, right? Yo, this would actually look not too bad. I actually like, now I actually changed my mind. I think the DK one, especially like if it's darker like that, this one actually looks nice. Maybe this will look not too bad on a Blood DK and Unholy, because it also fits color theme wise, because red for like Blood DK, there's a bit of green, can also match Unholy. But that one looks actually not too bad now. I didn't like it with like the holy color. Now it looks nice when it's dark metal. Green is alright too, Unholy maybe. And now again, this holy glow. They need to change the glow color on some classes, because it doesn't fit the lore so much. Why would you have a holy glow if you are in DK? It should be like maybe like a purple glow or something, or like a bluish one, like ice. I don't know. Like, I think that's the only thing I like. For the most part, I don't like that there's always a holy glow, like something like that looks freaking priest paladin like, because I don't think it fits a lot of the classes. Like Warlock, it doesn't fit. On DK, it doesn't fit. On DH, it doesn't fit, right? Okay, that looks a bit better on Warlock because it has less holiness. And that's just what I said earlier, but they should make it not like dark red, they should make this black. If this was freaking black, yeah, this should be black and this should be dark gray. They should here switch the colors, right? Like put the black here and put the gray here, like I said earlier. That's exactly what I talked about. And remove the OMG. What is up with this holy glow thingy? Can they not like make it a bit unholy on like certain classes? Maybe on distro? I'm not really feeling the Demon Hunter one, to be honest. Like, maybe it will look different on a female character though. Because it looks like it doesn't protect you at all also, right? Like, why must the belly be shown? What if you play a Kultiran? Yo, there's something that just came to my mind. What is if you use this, okay, like, imagine you had this on... No, you can't of course be a Demon Hunter on a Kultiran, but let's just say somebody used a Kultiran just to check the armor. Thank God that this is not possible. Like a Kultiran Demon Hunter with this. Show the beer belly, huh? Ah! There's one that doesn't show the belly. Yo, this will look nice. Maybe on... Yeah, this will also look nice now on a male Night Elf Demon Hunter. On Blood Elf too. What is... Ooh. I like the red here with the green. I love the contrast here. Like the rock one looks actually better in the earlier two colors. This is again too holy. You're in the shadow, so you have nothing to do with holy. That's alright. I like dark on my rogue. Oh, the monk one. One of my favorite ones is coming. Yo, this looks also cool. Wow, I think the monk one goes the best with those color changes. Too bad I'm not playing a monk. So if I was playing a monk, I would be excited for this for sure. Ooh, Shaman is next. Yeah, that also looks not too bad. It looks a bit rusty, but it's cool. Shaman, whoa. I like it with the silver too. Okay, green. Yeah, the monk and the shaman ones, they go really well with different colors as well. Like, it all looks incredible. I don't see any mismatch here. Okay, here, I don't know, maybe if you're more into ice or something. But here is the effect again. This looks nice. Wow. It looks like a fallen paladin, right? Like you're falling to darkness or something. Or you're about to. Not bad. Oh, and here you already have falling to darkness. You're turning into a decay here. The warrior one. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of the shoulders and the helmet. The rest is alright. I don't know what I should think about the shoulders and the head. It looks too massive to me, right? It looks like you're wearing freaking batteries on your shoulders. Maybe this one will look funny on a mecha gnome, actually. Like, imagine you're a mecha gnome warrior and you're using this. Yo, that would look so weird. Like, imagine you're a mecha gnome and you can't transmog your arms, right? And they look like there's like this one model with like those super skinny arms, right? Like those robotic arms. I think this would look so strange on a mecha gnome warrior. Holy shit. OMG. Yeah, but I'm liking some of the tier sets actually.
That's it for this video, guys. Once again, I'm really sorry that my energy level was a bit low. But thank you so much for watching.
Energy level was low. I didn't notice that.
Please give...
Yo, don't worry too much about it, Lace TV. I didn't feel your energy level. Like, I didn't see it as low here. I don't know what you mean, but hey, it's good. Thank you for showing us those sets so we can like have a look at them and I can like make plans what I'm gonna farm. There are some that look interesting. I definitely want to get like the shaman one because I also play a lot of shaman. I play druid quite a lot recently. So I will farm that. I will go for DK. There's at least 3 I want to get just because I love the look of it. I am a little bit disappointed that they gave too much holy glow to that. That's the only thing I actually don't really like, and the warrior one of course because too massive. But it's alright. I think they look pretty interesting, some of them. So yeah, what do you guys think about the new tier sets that are coming? Do you like them? Do you also feel like that the holy glow is like a bit not so matching to some classes like Warlock, Demon Hunter and DK for example? I think they should maybe give them a different sort of glow, maybe in green or I don't know, maybe something elemental like a fire glow or something. But hey, some are promising. And yeah, if you guys are new to this channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more content. And I would also really appreciate if you like this video. This will help out with the YouTube algorithm. And I will see you guys in the next video.